We move to the 156-pound weight limit. For the introductions, our ring announcer, Gordy Jacobs.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 156-pound championship. Introducing first in the red corner, representing the Mid-South, Jermain Taylor. His opponent in the blue corner, representing the Rocky Mountain region, Cleveland Quarter. The referee in the ring from Tennessee, Dan McGrew.
Round number one underway. Jermain Taylor out of Little Rock, Arkansas in the gold. And the Repo Man, Cleveland Quarter from Kuna, Idaho in the black trunks. We have seen the 24-year-old Cleveland Quarter before. And he does work as a Repo Man.
Hence the nickname, from Boise, Idaho. And he's an aggressive boxer who has some power and some skills. Keep him up, keep him up. Break! Step back! Keep him up. We saw him in a dual meet against Korea, and he performed very well in that competition. He's in against a very skilled and tall boxer in Jermain Taylor, an 18-year-old, as you said, from Arkansas, who has designs on the United States Olympic berth in the year 2000.
These two have never boxed before. You mentioned Taylor at 6 foot, Quarter at 5'10". They're throwing bombs.
And I'll tell you that one of the things you really don't want to do at Cleveland Quarter is stand right in front of him and exchange, unless you got some serious power to bring. And that is what Taylor would like to do here.
Taylor very serious about the Olympics in the year 2000 and very serious about his boxing. Says he likes to run in his spare time, likes to train, to keep a little money in his pocket. He works as a busboy. Very committed.
He is moving, giving some movement to Cleveland Quarter, but Quarter is able to push him against the ropes and land some pretty meaningful shots. Cleveland Quarter has a very much of a pro style. I mean, he's a big puncher, likes to land the big punch, the double left hook to the body and the head.
We come to the end of round number one. Papa Al Bernstein in Denver, Colorado. Round number two underway in the 156-pound weight class. Cleveland Quarter in the black. Jermain Taylor in the gold. Come out bombing again to start round two. Quarter says this will be the final year of amateur boxing for him.
He is going to turn pro right after a November dual meet between the Russians and the United States. We'll be there for ESPN to cover it, and he hopes that'll give him a big send-off into the pros.
It'll be in Boise, which is near his hometown of Kuna. Says he hasn't fought in his hometown area in 3 years, and it'd be a nice send-off for him.
That left hook from Quarter on the end of a miss by Taylor. Taylor was finished second in the 1997 U.S. Championships, so he's a good one in this weight division. You can tell Taylor really wants to use that jab and a little bit of lateral movement to keep Quarter at bay, and Cleveland Quarter would just as soon get on the inside where he could land some big punches.
Taylor has not used his height advantage and his reach advantage as much as we thought.
No, part of the problem for Quarter, though, is he's really pushing his punches much more than the last time we saw him and not getting much leverage on him.
Quarter cautioned for not punching with the white portion of the glove. And that is the end of round number 2 as Porter heads back to his corner.
You're doing good, okay? Hey, leave it all on the ring this round, okay? This is it. 2 minutes. That's it.
Keep on it. Don't let him get it.
You hesitate and bend your knees. Come on. That's it right there. You giving it too much. You waiting. You're going with 2-minute round, son. 2 minutes. That's all we got. This is it.
All right, that's all you got left, son. 1 round. This is what we come here.
Just waiting on you. Waiting on you. It's box. Box like the king. No box shots. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Seconds out. Seconds out.
The third and final round set to begin. 2 minutes on the clock. At stake, the 156-pound title in the National Golden Gloves Championships.
Porter got a left hook in there just as the referee was trying to stop them. You know, we got to remember, too, these boxers have had a tough week. They've each boxed 4 times leading into this match, and I think it really shows in the case of both of these guys. Neither of these men is as sharp, I don't think, in this match as they'd like to be, Bob. And part of it is it's just a grueling pace to fight 5 matches within a week and try and be sharp in all of them.
Especially at altitude here in the Mile High City.
And both men are just enough off where their punches aren't quite getting there the way they want them to. There's the right hand that Taylor has so badly wanted to land in his bout, and it's been missing primarily throughout. This is going to be a tough one to score because it's been a little sloppy. Neither man has gotten done what they want. There's a wild right hand by Taylor. On the inside, oh, big hook.
Yeah, that got the attention of Porter.
Found a home for that hook, and then he threw another one, did Jermain Taylor. And another. Porter wanted to be in the inside, but it's Taylor who's making things work here in round 3 and might be taking control of this bout.
They also land a chopping right. Being cautioned for holding and hitting by Danny McGrew, the referee out of Tennessee.
If I was Jermain Taylor, I'd be cranking up those hooks to beat the band. I just wouldn't stop throwing left hooks. He can land them whenever he wants now.
13 seconds left in the fight.
Another hook gets in by Taylor.
And a right hand. And there's the bell. A strong third round for Jermain Taylor may have tipped the scales in the 18-year-old out of Little Rock, Arkansas's favor.
Well, Cleveland Porter had his moments in the first 2 rounds. Whether he won them, I don't know, because they were very close rounds. But no question, in the third round, it was Jermain Taylor who got the job done. A little bit undisciplined for him, but nevertheless, you can see he's got lots of skills, and at the age of 18, will do nothing but get better.
Cleveland Porter in his final year of amateur competition.
Cleveland was less precise with his punches and really was pushing his punches tonight, and I think that was a problem for him. Jermain Taylor found a home for the left hook in this match in the last round, and we'll get a glimpse of it here. There is a beauty.
Let's find out who the winner was in the 156-pound weight class. Our new ring announcer, Joe Garcia.
And gentlemen, the winner and 156-pound champion in the blue corner.
Wow.
Well, that third round rally of Jermain Taylor, a lot of us at ringside thought might have gotten him the decision. The crowd thought so too, but Cleveland Porter gets it done. Whether a divine power had anything to do with it, I don't know, but I know this much. He had a good first round, and maybe that's what carried him through.
Crowd here in Denver not pleased, but Cleveland Corder is the gold medalist for 1997 in the Golden Gloves Tournament of Champions. The 178-pound weight class still to come after this timeout.
We're going to bring it over.